Right. Hello to everyone, everywhere, all around the world, every Jamaican in every diaspora, no matter where you are. Whether morning, noon, or night, hello. Okay. Right now, I'm going to show you a little footage. I hope you guys will be able to see it. I am showing you this because I'm comparing the British police to the Jamaican police, okay? When demonstrating. So I want you to see the difference. There are significant differences. And I want you to see how the police handled this protest. It's short and sweet. Anyway, I'll show you a little bit of how they handled it and compared to the Jamaican police. But all I can say is that Jamaican police need to put their act together and stop playing bad man. Because basically that's what they're doing. They need to think, stop, look and listen to the people and what they're saying. Because sometimes, when you open your mouth, it can cause a lot of trouble, especially when they are protesting, especially when the people are protesting and it is a legal protest. Mankind is the right to talk, the right to talk, give your opinion. You don't have the right to be abusive. Straight away, I don't agree with that. But the right to talk and the right to put your point across, whether anybody agrees with you or not, that is your human right. The right to live, the right to have life, the right to be in society, the right to have a job, the right to have your place, your own place, the right to live, and the right to protect your family. And there's many, many rights. It goes on and on and on because it is part of life. Good. So right now I'm just going to give you a little footage. Something I've never done before, but here we go. This is the British police and this is the protest 5 days ago. Good. Come on. Right. So basically, what that lady was saying with such deep passion, right? But unfortunately, it's to the police, and the police haven't really. All they're there to do is to keep things in order. That's what they were doing 5 days ago. And hand on heart, if they at that time, if they were doing something wrong, yes, I would say it's wrong. But you see them stand up there, still as ever. The lady's putting her point across to the police when it should be to the Prime Minister. All right? She actually said the vaccine is a big no-no. She's saying it with passion. It's not only Jamaican people. There's people all over the world who disagree with it. I disagree with it, first and foremost. And I've actually explained to you a little bit why I do disagree with it. And it's everyone's human rights to disagree or to agree or to take it or to not take it. There's no such thing called mandatory. They're using the mandatory word to say, you ain't got no choice. So use mandatory. It's not mandatory. It's not mandatory in the sight of God and man. Good. God did not create the vaccine. He did not create the so-called disease, which is the coronavirus. He did not create nothing like that. It is not a natural thing. It doesn't come from the earth. It doesn't come from the sea. It does not come from the clouds, the sky, the trees. So therefore it is unnatural. And if it was natural, it would not have the opposite effect to our natural bodies. Good. Now, you don't have to be a brain scientist to understand that. And I've always said from the beginning of this corona confusion, I have always said every man to his own. I have always said that. I don't believe in brute force. I do not believe in mental force. I do not believe in physical force. I do not believe in bullying. Simple as that. Remember when children are small and they start to bully because they've had a rough time, something's happened terrible in their lives, they feel you have it better than them, they start bullying. They try to make your lives as sad as theirs. Now, is that the case with the Prime Minister? And I'm talking both Prime Ministers, Britain and Jamaica. Now, back to the Jamaican one now. Back to Mr. Holness. Now, there's a little footage. I know it's a bit rough at first to see something, but I hope you guys can see it. They've put up the barriers. The police are there guarding the premises. Okay? They are not talking back. They are not using brute force. And do you know why they're not doing that? Because they've actually seen with the other countries, including Jamaica, that it doesn't work. It only makes you look guilty as sin. It only shows up that what you are doing is wrong. You cannot use brute force to change a people. You cannot use brute force to say, do as I say. It only makes things worse. It only makes matters worse. So that little footage, the woman was passionate. The man himself there, the other protester, the middle-aged man, he's listening and he's pointing to. Don't be fooled. The police can actually hear what they're saying and that, but they're paying it no mind. They are not arresting anyone. They are not using brute force. You see, brute force is wrong. It makes things worse. In war, they use brute force, and how many times has it failed? Over and over and over again. You know, so these are examples each country should take as an example. Do not use brute force, but use a stick, beat a man. Haul up a man, haul him where, put him in a police van. What do you get out of that? You put him in a police van and he's back out. Why? Because what you did was wrong. You see, and you cannot go in circumstances like these on your own initiative. You have to go by the protocol. And the protocol did not say that. Right? You are servants of the public to serve and protect. And the serving means, it doesn't mean you're under foot of the public. It means that when they call for help, you help them. When they need assistance, legal protection. You are a police. Remember, you are authority. So don't ever think that you're below. And any man or woman in the police force and you feel that, oh, you are below the public, you need to leave because already you have insecurities. You are there to serve and protect. You see, and you get respected in that manner. Now, the London police, when they lined up, yes, I know they don't like the words that were coming out, the abuse, because it was hurled at them instead of the Prime Minister. You see, and clearly you can see that. But they stood their ground and they stayed. They got their orders to keep still and just stand up and guard. And they are serving the public by being there. That was a good serving. And you can see it. So therefore, what I'm saying is the Jamaican police, stop doing the stupidity what you're doing and showing the world that you're ignorant or short-tempered and unprofessional. You see, you do not arrest people for no reason. People have their own opinions, and we are born with our own opinions, thoughts, and aspirations. So you need to wise up